Hello and welcome to Track Marks. I'm Boris.
And I'm Boone. And we sure did miss not being up in your shit last week, but he was on the blob. So bitchy.
I'm good now, and so is the Black Mamba after winning his first race this year at Hairy Gorn in Spangolia, but only because everyone else fell off. Still, as the saying goes, to finish first you must remember that you can't ride on slicks in the wet. Can you, Mark?
If anyone could have, it would have been him. Instead, he fell off, as did Danny, Valentino and the two Andys, Iannone and Dovizioso, on their brand new but still shit Ducatis. This left Cal Crutchlow on the old and even shittier Ducati to come almost second behind LAX Espargaro.
I snored through most of the Moto 2, but Maverick Vinales smashed Teats Rabbit and Johnny Zarco, followed by Thomas Luthi.
In the Yak Miller race series, Yak fell off when Little Marquez aggressively raced past him. Both of them were put on detention. Very naughty. And almost everyone else crashed, except Fenati, who raced his hairy face off to beat Little Marquez and Danny Kent to the line.
Last week, the French went off and got drunk in a paddock, while Heroes raced motorcycles for 24 hours just near them. No bastard telecast the race, which is just as well, because no one can watch 24 hours of motorcycle racing and not go mad.
Australia covered itself in glory thanks to the amazing Alex Cudlin and West and some bloke called Mashal. Their team won the Supersport class and came fourth overall.
Now, because we wanted to know what it was like to race a motorcycle for 24 hours while pissed French swine screamed at us in their stupid language, we sent Boone to France and made him fight a wild dog for a day.
Here's my report. I came a close second, in case you're wondering, but Husqvarna's Graham Jarvis did not. He won the Red Bull Sea to Sky event in Turkey.
It feels great to be back on top of a hard enduro podium. It's been a lean couple of months for me, so I'm delighted to win again. Honestly, I really enjoyed myself. Cheap Scotch came second and Andrea Lettenbichler was third. Hard enduro, huh? How can you make that shit any harder than it already is?
Volcanoes. Or you could make them fight a wild dog. Staying dirty, Rodney Fagg, Otter, won the 2014 Australian Safari, bagging 3 elephants, 4 camels, a wedge-tailed eagle, and a cat called Mittens.
Nice shooting, Rodney. In the Speedway GP in Stockholm, Polish pants wearer Yaroslav Hempel smashed them with 7 wins, recording the first Speedway Grand Prix maximum since another Polak did it in 2010.
Hancock and Gaspras were second and third, and Hancock is still at the top of the standings, 12 points ahead. Gasbrag and Wolfenden.
He's a good boy from a good family. He listened to me when I told him to ride faster than everybody else. Now look at him.
Down in Broadford, which has never been the same since the Hells Angels stopped having their rock concerts there, Tyson Jones took out the last round of this year's Pirelli Road Race Series with 3 perfect victories.
Next year, we understand Pirelli is going to make them fight wild dogs.
Which would be great. In fact, the sooner we introduce fighting wild dogs into the Australian road racing scene, the sooner we'll have record crowds again. Motorcycling Australia, Terry O'Neill, you know it makes sense.
Get on it. Gossip we're hearing tells us there won't be any Queensland rounds of the Aussie Superbike Championship next year. It seems like MA can't get a venue up there.
Maybe let's just race through the streets of Brisbane with strippers on the back, like we once did.
Yeah, you're full of ideas and shit. Can I fight a stripper next week?
Sure, why not? I'll ring Jamie Jury up and see if we'll go a few rounds with you. If you want to go a few rounds with us, send your gossip news pictures and old Spank magazines to the address on your screen.
And any dogs you want me to fight. Perhaps one of those Kardashians.
Both.